Now at 4:30, the U.S. has issued its first passport with an X gender marker. Anyone applying for a passport can mark an X for gender if they identify as non-binary, intersex, or gender non-conforming persons.
In June, the State Department announced it was implementing gender-inclusive policies.
News 6's Brian Didlake spoke with someone who is currently in the process of getting their passport changed.
This announcement means a lot for the non-binary community, who say that they now have another piece of documentation to support their gender identity. I did get a chance to speak with one person who says that this is a step in the right direction, but some should be cautious.
I definitely believe that as far as for non-binary individuals, it's going to provide some form of solace and comfort.
Angel Nelson identifies as non-binary, using the pronouns she or Z. She works for Bros in Convo, a nonprofit that promotes health education to LGBTQ minorities. Nelson says she is already in the process of looking to change her own passport.
Me and my partner, we have actually talked about traveling overseas to certain areas.
Wednesday, the State Department has announced a policy change to allow the symbol X as a gender marker. Back in June, the department said it would no longer require medical certification for people to change their gender identity. There is some concern for those who travel to more conservative countries. Joel Morales helps lead the LGBTQ Center of Orlando, which promotes and empowers LGBTQ people. Morales, alongside others, also help advise travelers on which places are more accepting than others.
Just waking up and being authentic is surviving. But at the end of the day, it kind of breaks that barrier to hopefully it will change the systemic issues.
Nelson says this will also lead to another layer of protection.
Of course, when you're out in public, if I'm using the women's restroom and things of that nature, I have seen the issues arise with other individuals where they have been sequestered, whether that be by security employees, things of that nature. And if you don't have the proper documentation, it can get really, really ugly really, really fast.
And now the State Department says the option for the new marker will be available next year at the earliest, after they finish their system and form updates. In the newsroom, Brian Didlake, Getting Results, News 6.